Game between the Rapids Redhawks and the Waupaca. Brought to you in part by Light Beer from Miller. It's everything you've always wanted in a beer and less. By Liberty Mutual, only pay for what you need. Capital One, what's in your wallet? And by Chevrolet and your local Chevy dealer.
Well, if Miller Lite is everything you want in a beer and less, Zaleski Sports is everything you want in sports and less. that was pretty good. That's Al, right? I think so. Yeah, Al. Al got himself a brand new hat today. Welcome everybody to Wisconsin Rapids. Yes, it is coverage brought to you tonight by Zaleski Sports as the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks take on the Waupaca Lakemen. Jason Zaleski here, filling in for Steve Maves. Steve is out getting a fish fry and probably watching a movie with his kids and doing all kinds of other fun stuff. Steve Maves is America's original family man. That's how all that works out. But we'll take you through today's game. I'll do the very best I can do here tonight. It should be a fun one. Waupaca Lakemen, kind of a legacy adult baseball league team in Wisconsin. Been around for a long time. They win a lot of baseball games. And here tonight in Wisconsin Rapids to take on what I'm being told is a depleted Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks team. Many members of the team attending to other obligations tonight. So we shall see, but I'll take you through the Waupaca Lakemen starting lineup right now, and leading off playing right field is Zach Schaefer. You're going to probably know some of these names as I go through, especially if you're a baseball fan of Wisconsin. You'll know some of these names. Adam Kennedy on the mound. He bats second. The DH is Luke Boehm. And in the cleanup spot, the center fielder is Kenny Campbell. Catching is Braden Ryan. Batting sixth. In left field is Tyler Dayton. Jordan Cook over at third base. Brady Johnson, his Keystone connection at second base, bats eighth. And Dawson Boehm at first base, batting ninth. Not batting, playing shortstop is Johnny Popham. That is the Keystone connection with Johnson. But they will go around the horn many times, you should believe, between Cook, Johnson, and Johnny Popham. It's a name that's been around baseball communities for years and years as the Rapids Redhawks rush onto the field as they're announced here at the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Peyton Nelson in center field leads it off. Jake Whipfley at shortstop bats second. Catching and batting third is Caden Sengbush. Ryan Searing out in left field. He'll do the cleanup batting tonight. Nick Weiland at third base bats fifth. Eli Hahn at second base will bat sixth. Jordan Tibbetts, your starting pitcher tonight for the Redhawks. Again, Tibbetts pitching, batting seventh. Hunter Boudreau at first base. He'll bat eighth. And rounding out the Redhawks lineup tonight in right field is Marcos Simonson. Brennan Huber is available on the bench. I take a look down there now. Here comes Brennan, the last guy out. He's the only guy that's going to be in the dugout in the bottom half of these Redhawks innings. And he'll line it up along the third base line. It's a depleted staff tonight. Again, Peyton Nelson leading off. Going to remind you about Peyton Nelson during today's game. It has a lot to do with Tuesday's outcome, a big win over in Schofield. We turn it now down to the field for today's national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars.
coming up. You're listening to the Redhawks Radio Network.
You know, every now and then, those that play some side games during the Super Bowl, you get to have contests about the over-under on the national anthem. And I almost always take the under. I would have lost that bet by a million miles here in Wisconsin Rapids because that national anthem would have won on the over. Yeah, usually it's about a minute and 48 seconds or something like that on the anthem. That was well over. It was well done, and it could have been live. There could have been somebody down there singing that. I have no idea, but it sounded really nice. Again, this is Redhawks and Lakemen. This is a non-league game here on this Friday night. Welcome aboard. We've got some fun Friday nights coming up for you in just a little more than a month. High school football season, that's right. Just a little more than a month. And we'll be cracking pads and catching touchdowns, making tackles. Football equipment handout is a little more than 2 weeks away. It's all coming soon. Like we said before, if on that Miller Lite ad, Zaleski Sports is all you want in a sports network and less. That's pretty good. Corey Gershmel on the bases today, and it'll be Cole Walters calling the balls and strikes here in Wisconsin Rapids. Talked about that Wisconsin Rapids outcome on Wednesday night. That was a league win over at Everest. They beat the Merchants and beat them up 8-0. Big win for the Redhawks back on Wednesday night. And today's leadoff hitter, center fielder, was the winning pitcher on Wednesday night, Peyton Nelson. Peyton Nelson threw a complete game shutout, only gave up 4 hits, struck out 13 Merchants batters on Wednesday night. What a performance from Peyton Nelson. And those that doubt what I'm telling you, well, everybody else watched it live on Zaleski Sports on Wednesday. After tonight's game, you can go watch that back on YouTube. Just dial up Redhawks Merchants. Just put that in the YouTube search, and off you go. You can watch Peyton's masterful performance from the mound. Again, complete game shutout, gave up just 4 hits, fanned 13 as the Redhawks took down the Everest Merchants in Schofield 8-0. Now non-league game here today, and Jordan Tibbetts fires in a strike, and we are underway at 7:10 here in Wisconsin Rapids. Pitching to Zach Schaefer, the right fielder. And misses that one just away. All that pregame coverage brought to you by Key Savings Bank. As Tibbetts fires in the 1-1. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Tibbetts bounces it in, count even at 2 apiece. Right-handed batting Schaefer. A right-handed flamethrower Tibbetts, and gets it past Schaefer. And strikes out the first batter he sees, does Jordan Tibbetts.
The pitcher, number 23.
So here's Adam Kennedy. Kennedy getting the pitching assignment here tonight. We'll see Adam in the bottom of the first inning. Lifts this one to left field. Can of corn out there to Searing. And there are 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down. Now the DH, Luke Boehm, left-handed batting Boehm. Again, he's batting for the shortstop Popham here tonight.
Number 42, Luke Boehm.
There's Waupaca coming in. Probably about an hour 10 from Waupaca. It's a bit of a guess, but something like that. Team flight landed just about 6 o'clock. At the airport, right? South of here is the airport, I think. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on Boehm. Hour 10, though, by car. Fouls that one off in the box. You know, if you did take a short flight over here, it would take you more than an hour and 10 minutes. You got to stand in line at security. You got to wait at the gate. You got to board the plane. You fly, and then you got to do the whole thing in reverse once you get to the airport, and then somebody's got to drive you over here. It wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, Lon checks in online. Hey, Lon, thanks for watching tonight. The 0-2 from Tibbetts. This one will be grounded over towards first, bobbled momentarily, and then gathered up by Boudreaux. And it is a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Redhawks as they sit down Schaefer, Kennedy, and Bame in order. And it will be the top of the first, Nelson, Wipfli, and Sengbush when we return to Wisconsin Rapids right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And back here in Wisconsin Rapids, time for the first inning for the Redhawks as they come to bat here. For the first time tonight, Peyton Nelson, Jake Wipfli, and Caden Sengbush all due up for the Redhawks. Bottom of the first inning, this after setting down the Lakemen in order to start this game. So good start from Tibbetts and company in the field. As the weather warms up, and look, let's be honest, the warm weather is here. Look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. More than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. You know, it will be real there too, right? If you call them right now, unless you call the emergency number, you'll be leaving a voicemail. But give them a call anyway. Or head out. I know they've got a good Facebook page out there. It gives you some information. Rapid Sheet Metal, been supporting our broadcast now for many years. I'm very happy for their support as the Lakemen have had enough warming up.
Leading off for the Redhawks in their half of the first inning is the center.
So we will return to baseball.
Peyton Nelson.
It was a long in-between inning. Hopefully Cole Walters and Corey Gershmel can speed up that process. First pitch swinging, Nelson gets under it and pops out to Johnson, and there is one away. Yeah, you want to get that snap, a 9-inning game in between innings. Let's get that moving a little bit. That's my opinion. Here's Jake Wipfli. About 85 degrees or so here at first pitch. That's 7 o'clock at night, right? We are in summer. My weather app tells me 82. Chopper, left side, deep in the hole is Popham. Throws over and in time. Nice throw over there from Popham to retire Wipfli. Long throw in the hole. Popham was on the green out there. We play all turf, so I can't say he was in the grass, but he was in the green. As I look over to first base, that's Dawson Bohm. He's tying his laces on the webbing on his glove out there. Wonder if he felt that ball might have popped through the webbing or something happened there. He's gripping it, pulling it tight. Looks like Dawson says, yeah, I got good leather out here now. Here's Caden Sengbush, the catcher.
The catcher, number 12, Caden Sengbush.
Only 3 pitches thrown, 2 outs for Adam Kennedy. So efficient. This one yanked foul, left side. Kennedy ready, and the 2-1. 2 strikes now on Sengbush. Brennan Huber down in the first base coaching box. John Kromenacher managing the team tonight. He'll coach third base. 2-strike pitch coming from Kennedy. And this one is laced into left center. That's going to get down. And that's going to roll to the fence. Over to second goes Sengbush, and he will hold up there. A stand-up double with 2 outs for Sengbush. And the Redhawks with their first base runner here in the inning. First base runner of the game. Ryan Searing's going to play bat boy to begin with. Go grab the bat of Sengbush. A good 2-strike hit there from Sengbush. Again, rip that into left center. And with only 1 reserve, and that being Huber coaching down at first base, there'll be no runner for the catcher with 2 outs. First pitch swinging. Searing chops it foul. So just me personally, I'm hoping that Sengbush scores. That way we don't have to be delayed between innings while he gets the shin guards on. Get in here and score. Get in the dugout, put your shin guards on while the next guy's batting. Searing up the middle and bobbled out there. Throw is going to be late. An error on Brady Johnson. Couldn't find it. Couldn't pick it out of the turf. So an error keeps the inning alive for the Redhawks.
Third baseman, number 13.
So here's Nick Weiland now. Weiland, they call him Nick No Gloves Weiland as he stands in the left-handed batter's box. Wood bat league here. So you can get away with that a little bit more than you can in the aluminum bat levels. Not going to sting quite as much, but it certainly can send a shiver down that bat anyway. Two balls, no strikes on Weiland. Strike nips the outside corner. Weiland wasn't sure about that. Inside, scooped out of the turf by Ryan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more. Wisconsin Rapids residents, find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm on Facebook to get started. And the bat is delivered to first base on the foul ball. Look at that's what no gloves gets you. It gets you throwing the bat out of the first baseman, Dawson Bohm. Weiland comes back and he's loading up on the pine tar on the bat, trying to get his hands sticky again. Some oohs and ahs out of the crowd as Weiland flung the bat down to first base. And inside it's a walk. So there's a pop out, a ground out, then a double, an error, and a walk, and the bases are loaded for the Redhawks. So in comes the second baseman, Eli Hahn, now with a chance to do some damage for Wisconsin Rapids here in the bottom of the first. Getting told this is a depleted team. So like to score here in the first. This one down to third and on the hop. It is handled by Jordan Cook, and the inning is over for the Redhawks. They will strand all 3 as our first inning comes to a close. Opportunity perhaps missed for the Redhawks, but they did load the bases with 2 outs. We have played 1 complete in Wisconsin Rapids. No score on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken, and fish fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Back here to Wisconsin Rapids, no score through one, and yeah, my fears came true there. Caden Sengbush not able to score with 2 outs. No runner available for Sengbush either. So now the shin guards are on. Out he comes. We'll have our second inning underway here momentarily. Kenny Campbell, Braden Ryan, and Tyler Dayton all due up for the Lakemen. For any size job, when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Wood Street Rentals. Wood Street Rentals will bring our hydraulic lift here to the Quadplex in just a couple of weeks as the 2024 American Legion AAA State Baseball Tournament takes place here. And that hydraulic lift will hoist up our center field camera, give you the classic MLB over the pitcher's shoulder look as pitchers throw balls and strikes during that 5 or sometimes plus day state tournament depending on rain. But we'll give you that classic MLB pitching look along with many other camera angles, but that lift to be brought to us by Wood Street Rentals. Center fielder Kenny Campbell as the Lakemen went down in order in the top of the first. See if they can give it a better go here in the second inning. First from Tibbetts, misses wide. That one. All right, down 8th Street for strike one. I haven't made it to 8th Street yet today. I came in from the east. This will be a base knock right back up the middle for Campbell. Sat back on the Tibbetts offering and delivered it right back up the box. Catcher now, Braden Ryan. Ryan gets, tell you what, you don't see this in adult league baseball very much anymore.
24, Braden Ryan.
Gets the signs down at third base. And now the sign's being delivered to the runner, Campbell. Tell you, this is next level baseball played by these Lakemen. They've won a lot of games over the years. And here they are given signs between every pitch. Connect those dots. Most of the adult, Dairyland and whatever, BA, et cetera, as often running is Campbell hit and run. And into left field, that'll be caught. They got a chance to double off Campbell, and the throw is going to be just late. Sliding back in as Campbell is Searing fired it in to Hunter Boudreau, and Campbell back just in time. So Ryan flies out, and there is one away.
Tyler Dayton.
But Tyler Dayton comes in. But as I was saying, most baseball teams in this category, you just stroll up to the plate and hit the ball. There's no signs needed. Nobody covering first base, and it's going to be an infield base hit for Dayton. Boudreau left for first to cover that ball, and Tibbetts never got off the mound.
All right, this happens to be the cheese batter.
Late getting off the mound anyway, but not a chance there to get Dayton. So runners on first and second now for the Lakemen. Third baseman, Jordan Cook. So Lakemen with something working here in the second inning. Cheese batter. What do we do on the cheese batter? Half off cheese curds for the whole inning. All right. Excellent. On a strikeout. Yeah. Okay. Well, 2 strikes on the cheese batter, Cook. So if you're on your way, if you're in the parking lot listening, hurry up. Get in here. 2 strikes on Cook. This may just be what you needed, coming into the ballpark hungry just after work. Maybe worked a little bit overtime, or banks sometimes are open late. Maybe that's what you're doing out there. Never mind, as this one is delivered into right field. Turning for home is Campbell, and the throw comes, and Campbell retreats to third. Nice throw in right field by Simonson. But the base is loaded with one out now for the Lakemen. 3 base hits in the inning.
Second baseman.
And we'll see if Brady Johnson can get the job done here with one out. Redhawks had bases loaded with 2 outs in the first. Not able to produce a run. Here are the Lakemen, bases loaded, 1 out in the second, and a big swing and a miss from Johnson. The Walsh family tuning in from Waupaca. They're on the deck. Now there's a way to spend a Friday night in the summer in Wisconsin. Hanging out on the deck. Cooking up some hot dogs probably. Couple of cold ones out there. Ball and a strike now to Johnson. Low, 2-1 now the count. Tibbetts falls behind. Gonna have to come home, you would figure, on the 2-1. Don't want to be 3-1 pitching to Johnson. Here's the 2-1 now from Tibbetts. Fouled straight back. If not for that pesky screen, I would have had a chance to catch that one. And Whisk Guitar strumming along with us on a Friday night. GAC Whisk Guitar, that's the strum pattern tonight. Get going. 2-2. Well, those are the chords anyway. Your chord progressions. I don't know guitar that well, but I know that much. Got to have a chord progression. Strum pattern, something else. Full count. Tibbetts to Jordan. Johnson. And he walked him. So run comes in on the walk. And the Lakemen strike first here on Friday night. RBI walk for Brady Johnson. And now the first baseman, 9-hitter Dawson Bohm. So the Redhawks walk the 8-hitter with the bases loaded. Now Bohm. Bohm lifts this one into shallow left center, and that'll be caught in center field. Nice running catch out there in center by Nelson. And there are 2 outs in the inning. Off at third base was Dayton. Dayton was figuring that ball was going to drop. He was down the line. But Nelson hurries over and catches it clean. So leadoff hitter Zach Schaefer. 1 in, bases still loaded here, top of the second for Waupaca. Foul tip. Breaking ball, slow roller, and the flip to second is just in time. That was a little bit closer than Jake Whipfley and Eli Hahn would have liked it to be, as sliding in was Brady Johnson, but the flip was enough to end the inning with 3 base hits, a walk, and a run. The Lakemen bring 1 in. As we move to the bottom of the second inning, Waupaca leads it 1-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
A Redhawks shirt donated by
We're giving away the farm here in Wisconsin Rapids. Holy man. Coupons and discounts and cash. Come on down and watch a game in person. Have a good time here with the Redhawks. That's what I'm sensing so far. My first home game for the Redhawks. I've called them a couple times on the road over the years. Third year in existence for Wisconsin Rapids. Called them a few times. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. Visit scswiderski.com for more. Jordan Tibbetts, Hunter Boudreau, and Marco Simonson, 7-8-9 for the Redhawks. Again, they batted 6. They loaded the bases in the first. Not able to bring one in. Kennedy at the letters for a strike. I had to go back and read Lon's message again here online. It says, "Go, Lakeman." So, like, go, Lake, man. And he corrected it. Lakemen. I like it, though. Swan, center of the infield, and calling for it, making the catch is Popham for the first out of the inning. Popham called off Johnson. Told Brady, I appreciate your efforts, but I got it. Maybe I'll let you have the next one. So here's Hunter Boudreau. Looks at a strike from Kennedy. Pretty good crowd here. Check swing foul. Good crowd here, especially on the third base side. Everybody cheering for the Redhawks over there. A few made it here from Waupaca, it looks like. Lakemen scoring the game on an iPad. I'm telling you, man, they take this baseball seriously in Waupaca. Signs, electronic scoring, the whole works. Down swinging goes Boudreau. 2 outs in the second. And next thing you're going to tell me, they've got advanced stats and spray charts, and they probably do. By the looks of it, they probably do. Right fielder Marco Simonson. Of course, you know Marcos from the pizza joint, right? Marcos Pizza. I don't think, is there one in Wisconsin Rapids anymore? Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, well, Marcos had to give that up to play baseball. Couldn't do both at the same time. Yeah, we don't have one in Marshfield anymore either, and I guess I don't really see them anywhere, so they did something wrong. Ball and 2 strikes after the foul from Simonson. DePere and Eau Claire, Legion Baseball live now in Eau Claire from historic Carson Park. Bob Bradovich on the call. Turn both games on at the same time. Especially Walsh is on the deck. You can watch 2 at once. Here's the 1-2. High for ball 2. The Campbell family cheering for the Lakemen. Ken couldn't get a ticket on the team flight over to Wisconsin Rapids today. 2-2. Bounces in. Full count now to the 9-hitter Simonson. Foul back right to me and Olivia here. See, I told you, if it wasn't for that screen, we could be in on the action here. Of course, it was Kenny Campbell scoring the game's only run back in the second. Then on a walk issued to Brady Johnson. If you're just joining us, that's our 1-0 count on the scoreboard. Full count now, Kennedy to Simonson. Chopper, right side. Waiting back on it is Johnson and fires over to first to Bohm for the third out of the inning. 1-2-3. The Redhawks go quietly here in the second. 2 in the books. Our score remains Waupaca 1, Wisconsin Rapids 0 on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
You couldn't possibly go through all this stuff by yourself, especially since Dad isn't as young and mobile as he used to be. You know, I'd love to help if I had more time between work, kids, and their activities. Have you considered getting any help?
I'd love to, but I don't know who to call.
Kushel & Kushel, removal and recycling services for seniors, handicaps, and those who need help. We do the dirty work so you don't have to. From painting, landscaping, moving, chores, and more. Please give David a call at 715-323-5762.
Third inning. Kennedy, Bame, and Campbell all due up for the Lakemen as they lead at 1-0 here in Wisconsin Rapids. Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems all throughout the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. When you're 100% employee-owned like that, who gets to make the decisions? That's what I don't know. I'm not sure how that all works. Everybody meet in the lunchroom, kind of figure out what you're going to do tomorrow when you're all the owner. So I know it's kind of a fun gimmick the Packers have that everybody gets to be the owner, but none of you get to decide anything. But it's a fun little gimmick, right? You buy your friend or your relative or whatever. I think it's $100 or something like that. I don't know, but you get a certificate in the mail and it says you're an owner, and it's a big Christmas gift for Packers fans, usually. Kennedy looks at one upstairs from Tibbetts, and the third inning is underway. Swan on the infield. Boudreau's coming in and brings it in for the first out of the inning. So now the DH, Luke Bame. Bame retired unassisted by Boudreau to end the first inning. So second at bat here is the three-hitter for the Lakemen, Bame. And Tibbetts starts off Bame upstairs with the ball. And Bame rips that one. That'll get into right field. Hahn gave it a look, just couldn't get over there fast enough on the sharply hit base hit into right field by Luke Bame. And a runner on with one out for the Lakemen. Center fielder now, Kenny Campbell. Campbell family cheering in Portage County, maybe. I'm not sure where they're from.
Center fielder, number 2, Kenny
I have
Campbell.
not made the acquaintance of Mr. and Mrs. Campbell. But cheering from places beyond Wisconsin Rapids in the turf for ball one. Mentioned football, high school football, about a month or so. Well, today's the 12th. They got about 40 days to the kickoff of the 2024 high school football season. It is just around the corner. Again, football equipment handout. It's a little more than 2 weeks away. 2 weeks and a Monday from now. Kids across state will get their football equipment for the season. 2 balls, no strikes to Campbell. Campbell over to short. Chance for 2 here for the Lakemen. The flip and the turn is going to be offline. They will erase Bame to second as Whipfley flipped it to Hahn for out number 2. And that was it for Wisconsin Rapids. So Campbell aboard via fielder's choice, and that'll bring up the catcher, Braden Ryan. You're allowed 5 what they call contact days during the summer, coach and team. So a lot of those 5 days you get to practice with your team all happening next week. So you'll bring them in for a week. It's helmets only during the contact days. You'll bring them in during that week. Get a refresher on the playbook and other things. Coaches want to see how much the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors from last year grew. Were they on a weight plan? Did they get faster? Did they get fatter? Well, whatever might have happened. You know, just kind of size up their roster for the next year. So those practices, as really what they are, all happening next week. Looper into left center, but on his horse over there is Peyton Nelson, and Campbell is going to be left stranded at first base, and that'll end the third. More football talk as we come back to a baseball game right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com. That's qpprinting.com.
1, 2, 3 in the Redhawks order for the bottom of the fifth inning. Nelson, Wipfli, and Sengbush all due up as the Redhawks trail it 1-0. And as I take a look here, we've got an unmasked, unprotected catcher out there warming up, Adam Kennedy. That's risky business. The catcher on this squad. Yeah, Ryan, he made the last out. So that makes some sense. Since 2005, Metalco has been one of North America's largest secondary aluminum billet producers. Offering hundreds of jobs to the Rapids area, your next career is just a call or stop away at metalco.com. So here's Peyton Nelson. Lead it off for the Redhawks here in the third. First pitch swinging, rolls that one over to Johnson. And the throw to Bohm is in time. There is 1 up and 1 down. 4-3 put on your scorebooks back at home. Here's Jake Wipfli now. So talking about football, again, high school football, a little more than a month. We'll be playing games. Practice, right, air quotes, practice actually starts next week. And the guys will get a week off, and then they come in that following Monday, and they get all their equipment, and then it's full steam ahead until somebody's going to hoist some gold balls deep into November. And every year since 2020, this one rolled over to the left side. That gets under the glove, and it's going to be an infield base hit under the glove of Jordan Cook, and a base hit for Wipfli. So by my math, this will be the sixth year, the sixth team we've featured on Hard Knocks. That is our season-long football series, showing you all the inner workings of a local high school football team. When I say local, a team in Wisconsin. That's what I mean by that, is Sengbush sees one fly inside for a ball. And that team, just minutes before this game went on air, was unofficially selected, so we're going to have an announcement in the coming days on our 2024 Hard Knocks football team. We spend every Wednesday with that team at practice, give the coaches they get mic'd up, they get their microphones tacked onto their collars, get to hear all the sights and sounds of how a coach takes his team through practice on Wednesday, and then everything at the game level on Friday nights. And we wrap that all up, and you get to watch Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports every Monday during the football season. So that team unofficially selected not that long ago, just before first pitch. And we'll be able to give you a full announcement on that in the coming days. So stay tuned. You'll see that you'll see it first on social media, Facebook at Zaleski Sports, where you'll see that team announcement. 2-1. That'll be fouled straight behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Sengbush. Wipfli on the bag at first with 1 out. Sengbush roped a double back in the first inning. And that started a 2-out rally where the Redhawks eventually loaded the bases, but not able to push one across. This one lofted into the evening sky, playable out there, and in center field, calling for it and making the catch is Campbell for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Ryan Searing. Searing reached by error after that double by Sengbush in the first.
Number 8, Ryan Searing.
Dennis cheering on the Lakemen online tonight. How about that? Thank you, Dennis, for watching. Baseball fans, I'm sure, remember years ago, the weekly TV series, This Week in Baseball. Hit and Run is on into left field and playable and caught. Tyler Dayton comes in and catches it. The Redhawks tried some two-out action there, but not able to extend the inning. And one left stranded for the Redhawks. 3 complete in Wisconsin Rapids. Our score remains Waupaca 1 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Fourth inning, Tyler Dayton, Jordan Cook, and Brady Johnson all due up for the Lakemen. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. Accepting new patients at the Marshfield office and accept most insurances. Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. That's over in Marshfield. Short drive from Wisconsin Rapids. No problem there. So I was about to say, continue my story now. Talking to you about the old TV series, This Week in Baseball. It's a half-hour show. I think it came on Saturdays. Back on the the old-fashioned TV where you had to sit there and watch all the commercials and watch whatever they had showing that day. You really didn't have many choices. But Mel Allen voiced This Week in Baseball, and he would always say, especially after a big highlight, "How about that?" was his tagline. I don't think I said it exactly the way Mel did, but those that watched This Week in Baseball and Twip Notes, you remember Mel Allen. How about that? Okay. So Tyler Dayton, base hit back in the second inning.
And leading off for the Waupaca Lakemen, the left fielder, number 21, Tyler Dayton.
Jordan Tibbetts starts Dayton off with a strike. And blows the next one past him. Quickly 0-2 now on the left fielder, Dayton. Dayton hauled in the fly ball from Searing to end the third inning. This one rolled right side. Over on it is Hahn. And throws, and out is the call. Hustling the whole way down was Dayton.
Okay, guys, that brings up the cheese batter.
There's that cheese batter again.
Cheese curds will be half
Jordan Cook.
if he gets a strikeout.
They had Cook on 2 strikes. Back in the second inning, we were 1 strike away from half-price cheese curds, and Jordan ruined it. See if they can get him this time. Foul ball, out of play.
Please return any foul balls you can get.
As I take a look in the Redhawks dugout, Brennan Huber is chugging orange juice down there. Either orange juice or it's orange-colored antifreeze. One of the two. Out in front of it. Cook missed badly, and again, the Redhawks have the cheese batter on 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it is from Tibbetts. Oh, Cook wanted to swing. That one just off the plate for ball 1. The 1-2. Comebacker. Jordan screwed it up again. He's out, but fans here wanted half-price cheese curds. So 2 outs. Brady Johnson steps to the plate. Johnson walked and RBI walk in the second inning.
Number 16, Brady Johnson.
Walked with the bases loaded. That's good for a ribby. And right down the middle comes Tibbetts for strike one. Pretty good look from this diamond. What are we looking? North-ish? Yeah, okay. Pine trees to the northeast. High school, right over the left center field fence, right past the tennis courts. 2-1. Football stadium, just out of the camera view. I promise I'm done talking about football, though, during the baseball game. Got all my thoughts about football out. I'm good. 2-2. Tibbetts works quick. Strike 3 call. They strike out Johnson. Of course, they couldn't strike out Cook for the half-price cheese curds, but we strike out Johnson anyway. And that is the second strikeout of the game for Jordan Tibbetts. And 1-2-3 inning. The Lakemen go down in order. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Weiland, Hahn, and Tibbetts for the Redhawks. Next on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
All right, listen up. You got something wrong with your roof? Well, here's what you do. You call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. Hail damage experts and just roofing experts in all. They'll give you a free estimate, and workmanship is always guaranteed at Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. There you go. I haven't had really much for storms this summer, I guess depending on where you are. A lot of rain. Everybody knows that, but not much for storms. But, you know, summer's a great time to get that work done. I remember doing mine a number of years ago. We'd just a little bit too much moss build up on that north side. If that's your issue, Seamless Commercial Roofing can help you with that. Residential and commercial, though, so whatever kind of help you need, they can help you out. Home plate umpire Cole Walters went to shag that wild pitch. Pass ball, one of the two. Weiland looks at the 0-2 from Kennedy and watches it fly away. Ball one. And backed up by ball two. I take a look at the softball diamond out behind the right center field fence. Or the old softball diamond. Yeah, no longer, right? They all play here at the Quadplex now. 2-2. Anything happen on softball diamond now? No? Just Little League? Okay. There you go. Good Little League diamond. Full count now to the third baseman, Weiland. And Weiland hits this one towards us. We are protected here. But just I hit it high enough to get it over the screen, and that may have went in the bleachers just to our left. Waupaca catcher Braden Ryan never got out of his crouch on that foul ball. Didn't see it, didn't want to see it. Full count again to Weiland. Pokes it. Shallow, left field. Coming on, and that's going to drop. Weiland just stuck the bat out there, and Bermuda Triangle between the left fielder Jordan Dayton, the shortstop Johnny Popham, and the center fielder Kenny Campbell. Nobody could get all the way there. Either Popham or Dayton. Dayton probably had the best shot at it, and he's the one who eventually stuck his glove out.
Second baseman, number 11.
Just got to make contact. That's what they say, right? Just make contact. Put the ball in play. See what happens. Here's Eli Hahn. Hahn, first pitch swinging. Charging hard from third is Cook. He'll make the throw in time for the first out of the inning. On the throw, Weiland moves over to second as Hahn retired on the 6-3 putout. That'll bring up the pitcher, Jordan Tibbetts. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages start at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more.
Number 7, Jordan Tibbetts.
Solaris, one of our day ones here in Wisconsin Rapids. Fortunate to have all these folks making sure you get to watch free baseball here tonight. Think about that for a minute. They do all the hard work. You get to hang out on the deck and watch free baseball. Tibbetts popped out to short back in the second inning. Kennedy misses away. 2 balls, no strikes now to the pitcher as we go pitcher-on-pitcher action here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, non-league game here. Waupaca and Wisconsin Rapids. 2-0. Right down the middle for strike one. No score, bottom of the first in Eau Claire. Again, De Pere and Eau Claire, and many members of that De Pere Legion baseball team. Members of a state championship baseball team. This is going to get into left field. Weiland, a late break from second. The throw will be cut off by Popham. And the Tibbetts base hit has runners on the corners now for the Redhawks in the 4th. Best chance since the first, where it was a bases loaded 2-out situation for Wisconsin Rapids. 1 out, runners on the corners for the first baseman, Hunter Boudreau.
27, Hunter Boudreau.
So see if Boudreau can create some action here. Get the home fans cheering for a run. Boudreau, chopper, Kennedy, all the way off the mound, and we'll get the not exactly fleet of foot Boudreau at first. Tibbetts over to second, and now runners on second and third with 2 outs for Marcos Simonson. So twice now, first inning, now the 4th inning. Runners in scoring position with 2 outs for the Redhawks. Kennedy comes inside on Simonson. Two balls, no strikes on the 9-hitter Simonson. Chopper out to Kennedy. Easy throw to first, and Simonson retired. And for the second time here in this game, Wisconsin Rapids has stranded runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And we leave the 4th inning. Your score remains Waupaca 1 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing on Zaleski Sports. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Just been told the Brewers trailing to the Nationals 1-0. Brewers have, lost 5 of their last 6 or 5 of the last 7? Something like that. Must be 5 of the last 7. They lost, or they only won 1 against the Dodgers and then 1 against Pirates. Yeah. Almost got no hit yesterday against the Pirates, as a matter of fact, now that we're thinking of this out loud. 5th inning, Dawson Bohm, and then back to the top of the order, Zach Schaefer and Adam Kennedy. The Walsh family wants to know how long I've been announcing. Well, it's a complicated answer. The first answer I give you is since about 9 years old or so. I remember as a youngster, it was the Major League Baseball All-Star game, as a matter of fact. And I had my baseball card collection from that season, and took an old cardboard box and cut off one of the flat panels and put that on the floor, get ready for the Major League Baseball game, and I drew a baseball diamond on the box, and then I took all my baseball cards and kind of made my lineup out of the baseball cards, and then I just sat there, I guess, kind of announcing a baseball game. So 10 years old. And I will be 49 in 13 days, and you have exactly 13 days to buy me a birthday gift. So give me something real nice. Cash is usually what people give me. 2 balls, no strikes now to Bohm. 3-0. And then later on in high school, filled in it wasn't sports play-by-play, but filled in at a local radio station a couple times just to see what that was all about. And for a 4-pitch walk issued to Bohm to start the inning as the Redhawks walk the 9-hitter. And now to the top of the order, left fielder Zach Schaefer. And then shortly after, I sent off, I decided I want to be a radio DJ, not necessarily anything to do with sports, just be a radio DJ. So I sent off a college application and a demo tape to a radio, to a tech school that had a 2-year class in radio TV broadcasting. And of course they accepted me, so went over there. Well, at this point, right, it'd be obvious. Like, it'd be weird if they turned me down. That would be a strange story to tell you. Yeah, I got rejected at the radio TV school. Bunt shown, and that'll be popped foul. Yeah, bounced foul on the second bounce. Schaefer trying to move the runner over to second. So then back on the radio then officially for a while. Still very involved with sports the whole time. And I was looking at my scorebook as I came in here because I knew somebody, and it was actually John Kromenacher, but somebody was going to ask me, what games I'd called recently or where I've been. So I have my scorebook here where I keep track of my games. This one will be bunted. Tibbetts only plays to first, and the job done there by Schaefer as he bunts Bohm over to second. 1 out, runner in scoring position for the pitcher Adam Kennedy. And the last game I called, it was it's a summer fast pitch girls softball game over in Marshall. There was a tournament going on, the Cow Pie Classic, now that I remember this all out loud. The championship game of the Cow Pie Classic, and by the looks of it, the Wisconsin Twisters beat the Marshfield team 8-1 that day. And then the game before that I called was Bonduel and St. Mary Catholic. Bonduel Bears went to state that day. I don't do a whole lot of play calling during the summer. Turn my attention to other things within the business, but happy to fill in tonight. I don't know, maybe the Walshes are unhappy I'm filling in. That's why they're asking me. How long have you been announcing? Well, now I tell them, and then the next message is, well, you suck. Yeah. 1-1 to Kennedy. Stayed low. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of flyouts from Kennedy today. 0 for 2 coming into this third at-bat. Tibbetts in the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. And Brennan Huber, the lone Red Hawk in the dugout, and I mean that, the only Red Hawk in the dugout. If you're thinking about maybe a pitching change, this one, shallow right field, long run, and that one lands fair as it comes down in front of Marco Simonson. The throw comes to third. It bounces away momentarily, and slow to get up is Bohm. Bohm now coming to his feet as he and Nick Weiland tangled up a bit as that throw came all the way to third. That allowed Kennedy to move to second. And now runners on second and third. And a big bat of Luke Boehm coming to bat.
Luke Boehm.
Couple of ground outs today, though, from Boehm. Strike on the outside corner. We did some other stuff in my younger days, some PA, and I probably called some games too, and I did some other monkeying around with microphones. Here's the 1-1, and that'll be chopped foul, first base side. Yeah, stadium announcing. I remember doing PA at the Central Wisconsin State Fair a couple of years. Mobile DJ. That my wife didn't like so much because, there's some strange things that happen after midnight in the clubs. Bouncer to Boudreaux, and his only play is a step on the bag at first. That'll bring in Bohm, and it is 2-0 Lakemen. Boehm gets credit with the RBI. Kennedy over to third. And Boehm gets the job done here in the 5th inning. Now the center fielder, Kenny Campbell.
Center fielder, number 2, Kenny Campbell.
Matter of fact, me and my wife met each other. I was on the PA. I had a part-time job in college. I was on the PA at a Target store. This one driven into center, but on the run, running it down is Peyton Nelson for the third out of the inning. Yeah, she thought I was kind of annoying. I remember I was calling for there was a child that had come to the service desk where I worked, and he was looking for his mom. So I had this message that I read over the PA system looking for his mom, and my wife, or eventually became my wife, told me, yeah, I thought that message was really annoying, so I had to come up and see who said it. And then she didn't think it was so annoying anymore. Bottom of the 5th, it's Waupaca 2-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
They're drawing, they're bigger than ping pong balls. They look like, balls like from a pool table. Trying to win $1 million down there. Or something close to it anyway. So we come back here Bottom of the fifth inning, Redhawks have work to do. They trail 2-0. Top of the order, Peyton Nelson, Jake Whipfley, and Caden Sengbush all due up. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel for your hometown schools and summer teams, corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Check out Made a Custom Apparel. That's where we get all of our shirts from. Shirts, jackets. Yeah, that's true. Dawn checking in, cheering for the Redhawks. There we go. Thanks, Dawn, for watching. As John sings the 7th inning stretch in the bottom of the 5th inning. He's thinking ahead. That's what's happening down there. Getting his vocal cords probably loosened up for the 7th inning stretch. Let's see, the Walsh family, and Dawn too. She's probably still listening. What else can I tell you? We started this whole ride back in 2016. All the way to today, we are the largest sports broadcast network in the state of Wisconsin. Over 1,300 games live every year here at Zaleski Sports. And highlights, stats, numbers, figures, results. Check out the website. Got all the scores and schedules out there. ZaleskiSports.com. Kennedy bounces one in. 2 balls, no strikes on the center fielder, Peyton Nelson. Fly out and a ground out today for Peyton. Again, this after turning in just a gem from the mound on Wednesday. Complete game shutout, giving up 4 hits, 13 strikeouts as that one back up the box. The Redhawks shut out the Everest Merchants on Wednesday, 8-0. And Peyton Nelson had a lot to do with it from the mound, and he starts off the 5th here with a base hit. It was a leadoff base hit from Nick Weiland in the 4th inning, but he was left stranded in that 4th. Yeah, it's like my wife was stalking me. I agree. Well, yeah, she heard me over the PA. Well, the story she'll tell you is she thought I was a pompous ass. That's what she says to people. This one into center field. Back-to-back base hits for the Redhawks. Whipfley delivers. So she says she had to come up and see who this knucklehead was. And then since then, I can't get rid of her. She's always there now.
The catcher, number 12, Caden Sengbush.
Although tonight, to my understanding, she's in the pool with the kids tonight. And the kids, a 27 and a 24-year-old, the kids. An above-ground pool we have. She's still getting that straight now. We just got that a little while ago, so she's trying to get all the pH and the chlorine and the filtration, and she's working on all that. I sat in it last night. It's pretty nice, actually. On a summer night, it's pretty nice. Ball and a strike now to Sengbush. And ripped. And twirling play over at third, and the tag is applied. What a job there from Jordan Cook, as he had to bear down on that one, and the ball kind of took him for a ride as he twirled to 360, but he got up in enough time to tag Nelson, and there is one away. Sengbush takes Whipfley's place at first. Whipfley over to second as, again, Nelson retired on the 5 unassisted. So runners still on first and second. Ryan Searing, the left fielder. Reached by error back in the first, flew out in the third. And pops this one up, and that is playable in front of home plate. Kennedy comes on and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Directing traffic out there was Braden Ryan. I don't think he had a very good look at it, and Kennedy just had a good jump on it. Infield fly anyway was likely the call there.
Number 13, Nick Weiland.
So 2 outs. Here's Nick Weiland. Weiland, half a swing, pass ball, and everybody's going to advance one station. Whipfley down to third, Sengbush over to second. Weiland today, walk and a base hit. Outside corner for strike 2. Weiland asked our home plate umpire, Cole Walters, to think about calling that a ball in the future. Oh, 2 coming from Kennedy. Weiland stays alive. See, what else can I tell you folks here? How about this? Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living the life to your fullest. Pain, rehab, urgent care, and more. Come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Bounces in. Weiland able to lay off. Kennedy with a bit of a chuckle there. I think he was likely thanking his catcher Ryan there. Say, hey, thanks, man, for getting down in the rubber pebbles down there and blocking that one down. Keeping Whipfully at third. Ball on 2 strikes now. Outside. Count even at 2 apiece. Somewhat of a pitch to the waist there for Kennedy, and didn't quite throw it close enough for Weiland to need to make a decision. So easy choice for Nick. 2-2. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And Weiland check swing. The appeal, no, is the call out at second base by Corey Gershmel. So full count now. No balls, 2 strikes, and Weiland has been able to work the count full here. Bottom of the 5th inning, Redhawks looking for a run tonight. Lights not on yet, sun going down. Full count from Kennedy. And he walked him. So bases loaded, just like it was in the first, and just like it was then. Here comes Eli Hahn now with 2 outs, and the base is full of red shirts. Hahn in that first, grounded over to Cook at third. That end of the inning as Cook stepped on the bag at third. Hahn looking for a base hit. Redhawks looking for a run here in the 5th. Hahn lifts it, right side. Kennedy racing over, and will take it himself for the 3rd out of the inning. Kennedy off the mound twice this inning, bringing in pop outs, and like the first inning, here in the 5th, Wisconsin Rapids leaves the bases full as they strand 3. 5 innings on the books. It's Waupaca 2, Wisconsin Rapids nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
312.
Braden Ryan, Tyler Dayton, and Jordan Cook, top of the 6th inning here. Due up for the Lakemen. Cushel & Cushel, your Rapids area go-to for disposal and recycling services, cleanup, lawn care, and more. Let Cushel & Cushel take care of your dirty work so you don't have to. That's Cushel & Cushel. I'd made mention of the lights, and I hope somebody doesn't think I've got any authority around here. Probably just coincidence, but voila, the lights are on. At a lot of places, they're on a timer, but usually the timer is for off, not necessarily on, because as you all know, I don't mean to get into any earth, space, science discussion here with you, but the sunset time does change during the year. Every day, it gets a little different. So you usually can't time it for the sunset, But a lot of these places, they'll have a timer that shuts off at 11 or 11:30 or what have you. But usually not a turn-on timer. Here's a bouncer from Ryan, picked up by Boudreau, and an easy step on the bag for the first out of the inning. Brings up Tyler Dayton. As a matter of fact, that happened during one of our baseball broadcasts early in the high school season. We were in Oconomowoc, I believe, high school baseball down there, and it was a multi-game day. And as you know, those go overtime. Your schedule gets wacky towards the end of it. You start an hour later than what the schedule says, et cetera, et cetera. At any rate, and I think the game even went to extra innings, which didn't help matters as far as the timing is concerned, as Dayton lifts this into right field. Easy play out there for Simonson, and 2 up, 2 down. And fortunately not in the middle of a pitch, but in between pitches at 10 p.m. on the dot, poof, lights went out, and it was black. I mean, it was dark. It was barely spring, and the lights went out, and it was black. The night was black. And there was some figuring out to do because it was a rented field and nobody there, I don't think, was any kind of authority on that field. And it took a while to figure out how to turn the lights back on. So the game was tied in extra innings, and it was from two ranked teams playing each other. They wanted to win that game. So each team wanted to win that game. Nobody wanted to go home with the lights out. There's a roller over here to Whipfley. Long throw across, and just in time. Cook is retired, and 3 up, 3 down. So to end that story, the game did resume. The lights came on, and they played ball. Somebody did win. Somebody's going to win here tonight, and it will be under the lights as they are on now. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Our score remains Waupaca 2 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Redhawks looking for a run. 7, 8, 9 in the order. Tibbetts, Boudreau, and Simonson all due up for Wisconsin Rapids. Adam Kennedy back on for his 6th inning of work. 1 strikeout a night for Kennedy. It's been ground outs and fly balls. Rapids twice leaving the bases loaded here tonight. That's kind of been the story on the 0 on the scoreboard for the guys in red. 1 clutch walk, 1 clutch hit for Waupaca. Drove in the 2 runs, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. And this is going to be an error over at 3rd. That one ate up Cook. And Tibbetts aboard with the E5. Sparhawk Trucking has become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. How about that? I'm just about 5 years older than Sparhawk Trucking. I was in kindergarten when Sparhawk was born. Sparhawk was cute back then. Boudreau today, strikeout, ground out. Both putouts made by Kennedy. Quarter swing there, Boudreau foul. Again, you've all got 13 days to send me $50 cash. Put it in an envelope. Mail it over to the mothership. That's 100 Bremer Street in Stevens Point. Put $50 in an envelope and send it my way. That'd be a great birthday for me. Listen, I'll take 10. Send 10 in an envelope. Send it on over. $1? Fine. Give me $1. Ball and 2 strikes to the first baseman Boudreau, and bounces this one left side, foul territory. You know, whenever you call the doctor or the dentist, whatever, to verify who you are, they ask your birthday. And when they do that, I always tell them how many days they have left to buy me something for my birthday. The 1-2. And I'm quite sure whoever's on the other end of the phone is really annoyed when I do that. Like, what is this guy even talking about? I'm just here trying to work today. One ball, 2 strikes. A runner on first is Tibbetts. Boudreau, and the breaker got him. Froze him. Second time Boudreau's gone down today. Both strikeouts today from Adam Kennedy on Hunter Boudreau. That one looking. Marco Simonson now. Grounder and grounder. 2 ground balls and bunt. And that should be enough to move the runner over. Can Simonson get to first? No. Half a step on the stretch from Dawson Bohm. They got Simonson, but he does the job. Moves Tibbetts to second. Fourth time today, Wisconsin Rapids runner in scoring position with 2 outs. It's a tough ask with 2 outs.
Number 2,
And Redhawks not been able to answer the bell here tonight. There's Peyton Nelson. Back to the top of the order they go. And lifted high in the air by Nelson. Straightaway left field. Here is Dayton. An easy play there for Tyler Dayton. And another runner left stranded by the Redhawks. I'm going to count those up between innings. Because there have been that many, it's going to take me a while. 6 full are behind us. It'll be the top of the 7th. Johnson, Bohm, and Schaefer for Waupaca. Right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Due up for the Lakemen here, top of the 7th inning. Brady Johnson, Dawson Bohm, and then back to the top in Zach Schaefer. Said I was going to count up those runners left on in between innings. I lied, but here we go now. You just have to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 left on for the Redhawks. And 0 runs on the scoreboard here tonight. From residential to commercial and even industrial, when you need an electrician, Econ Electric is at your service. You can always rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time at Econ Electric. Throw down, and Jordan Tibbetts will turn and head back to the mound. He begins his 7th inning of work. 2 strikeouts for Tibbetts. 2 runs given up. And Brady Johnson, that was one of those runs given up in the second. Tibbetts walked Johnson, RBI walk. That brought in this game's first run back in the second inning. Kenny Campbell touched home plate on that walk. Johnson then struck out in the fourth inning, so 0 for 1 with an RBI. Baseball stats are weird. That one high for a ball. Tibbetts deals to Johnson. That one will be lifted foul. 2-strike pitch coming up from Tibbetts.
Again, please return any foul balls to the beer stand.
Tibbetts to Johnson and the 2-2. And at the letters, rung him up. High at the letters. Some Waupaca folks, not sure that was a strike, but strike is the call, and there is only one person in this entire place that gets to call balls and strikes. Third strikeout today for Jordan Tibbetts. And Dawson Bohm. Second time today Johnson has struck out. Bohm scored this game's second run. That came back in the fifth inning. RBI from Luke Boehm. The 1-1. Outside corner for strike 2. Bohm turns to reconfigure his approach. Tibbetts, that one at the eyes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 again. Oh, out in front of it, the off-speed pitch. Got Dawson Bohm, back-to-back strikeouts, now 4 for Tibbetts. And 2 outs, back to the top of the order, right fielder Zach Schaefer. Schaefer, a strikeout victim in the first inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Zach Schaefer.
Inning-ending ground ball in the second and a ground out in the fifth. That grounder in the second went elsewhere. So Schaefer today technically 0 for 2. Again, baseball stats, weird. Ball and a strike now to Schaefer. Outside. Two-one. That one pounded into the turf, right side, and dropped over there. And Schaefer aboard with an error here in the 7th inning. Hahn not able to bring that up clean. It was in his glove, then it was on the turf, and a runner aboard with 2 outs for the Lakemen.
The pitcher, number 23,
and again, Lakemen
Adam Kennedy.
Go to the super secret signs from the coach's box, and Adam Kennedy steps in. And you would think the sign here with 2 outs is hit the ball. Not sure what else it could be. The attempt to steal the base here with 2 outs? Maybe. It's the first time Schaefer's been on, so I guess that's a maybe, and there he goes. So there was the sign for the stolen base. And the throw down, and they got him! Gone down by Caden Sengbush, and that ball held onto by Jake Whipfley. As Schaefer came sliding in, and Kennedy will get his plate appearance back in the 8th inning, but for now the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th coming up, Whipfley, Sengbush, and Searing as the Redhawks go 2, 3, 4 in the order, look to do something after the 7th inning stretch. Back for more baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. As I said, Jake Whipfley, Caden Sengbush, Ryan Searing, 2, 3, 4 in the Redhawks order here in the 7th inning. Could be their last best chance for a run here tonight. You never know, though, sometimes. Sometimes you just never know. Runs can come in a strange place at a strange time. Whipfley over to Popham, and 6-3 put out. 1 up, 1 down. Smooth moving Johnny Popham. So that brings up Caden Sengbush. Sengbush ripped a double back in the 1st inning. Also reached in the 5th. Quality Plus Printing in Wisconsin Rapids can help your business with all your printing service needs. Banners, labels, postcards, programs, and more. Visit qpprinting.com. That's Quality Plus Printing. Getting your words out. Popham backing up and calls off the left fielder Dayton for the 2nd out of the inning. I could hear it up here. Maybe you could at home too. He called him off quite demonstrably. And that's what you have to do. Make sure there's full communication out there. Pirates almost had a collision in center field last night on a similar play. Center fielder came racing in, and I believe it was the second baseman. It was one of the middle infielders running out there, and neither called for it. That was a little bit different situation as Searing swings through the first from Kennedy. Neither called for it because neither, I don't think, knew or thought they could get there. And eventually the infielder came out and the center fielder came sliding past. It was almost a disaster back there. And at the time, Paul Skeens then hung on to his no-hitter. Took a no-hitter through the 7th, and then they pulled him. And Skeens was on it. He was on one. He was mowing the Brewers down 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th inning. But pitch count. Everybody's so worried about the pitch count. Tim Lincecum had a 120-pitch no-hitter back in his heyday. This one rolled over to Cook, and the throw across is in time. And then at his next start, Lincecum threw another 100-plus pitch outing. And Tim's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame someday. So times have changed. That's what I found out. 8th inning coming up. It's going to be Adam Kennedy batting again. He left off in the 7th on the stolen base throw-out, caught stealing. So Kennedy will start us up in the 8th right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Back here to Wisconsin Rapids again, it was Zach Schaefer caught stealing to end the 7th inning with Adam Kennedy at the plate. So Kennedy will start us up again here in the 8th inning. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out the huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in-store or at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. So from Wisconsin Rapids, you drive just right up to Marshfield. No problem getting over there. Or if you happen to be visiting Stevens Point on East Highway 10, no problem getting there either. Not from here. And plus, Fleet Farm, to my liking, has what nobody else has. A huge candy aisle. Candy, as far as the eye can see, a whole wall of beef jerky, other snacks. That's what a lot of us do at Fleet Farm. Get what we got to get, and then right before we leave, you just head down the candy aisle and just pick up a bag of just something. At our house, we get the chocolate-covered peanuts. Swing and a miss from Kennedy. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Jordan Tibbetts. Pitcher on, pitcher here. Both pitchers have thrown a really nice game tonight. Just no run support for Wisconsin Rapids. Kennedy is going to rip that one into left field past a diving Nick Weiland. Rounding for second is Kennedy. Ball still rolling around out there. It's going to be a stand-up double for Adam Kennedy, and the Lakemen are in business here in the 8th inning. Second hit today for Kennedy. And he used what really came to be back-to-back plate appearances to figure out Jordan Tibbetts, it looked like. And this one is launched into right field. Bame got into it, still running back, still going back, and that's going to bounce off the top of the fence. Around comes Kennedy. Bame rolls into third, an RBI triple for Luke Bame. Bame just absolutely hammered it. Off the bat, I thought a chance for a home run, but that one bounced in front of the 365 sign out there, or just to the right of it anyway. Not even the speedy Peyton Nelson could get all the way there, and now we're going to talk on the mound to Jordan Tibbetts. Just make sure Tibbetts still feels good about his arm. But Lakemen now scoring in the 2nd, 5th, and 8th inning. Looks like this will be a short talk out there. And it is. So maybe just a breather for Tibbetts. But a double, then a triple here for the Lakemen in the 8th inning. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Kenny Campbell. Ken and Dennis watching out there.
Center fielder.
Kenny today.
Number 2.
Reached twice, scored once. Flew out to center back in the 5th inning, but a fly out there would easily score Bame, you would think. Infield plays regular depth for Campbell. The runner on third. Outfield also plays Campbell straight away. But Lakemen with nobody out, runner on third, looking to tack another one on here in the eighth. Low. And 3 balls, no strikes now on Campbell. You would figure if there's another pitcher coming in this game for Wisconsin Rapids, it's going to come from the field. And that one ripped. That's going to get past a diving Weiland. In comes Bame. Rounding Campbell goes to second, and it'll be a stand-up RBI double for Kenny Campbell. It was a rip past Weiland down the third base line by Adam Kennedy, and then 2 batters later, Kenny Campbell does it. 4-0 Waupaca, and a pitching change looks to be certain now. And all that's left to be seen is who is Jordan Tibbetts going to give the ball to. And we will find that out. Let's step aside. We'll get you set up with all the changes on the field. Back for more baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
You couldn't possibly go through all this stuff by yourself, especially since Dad isn't as young and mobile as he used to be. You know, I'd love to help if I had more time between work, kids, and their activities. Have you considered getting any help?
I'd love to, but I don't know who to call.
Kushel & Kushel, removal and recycling services for seniors, handicaps, and those who need help. We do the dirty work so you don't have to. From painting, landscaping, moving, chores, and more. Please give David a call at 715-323-5762.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com. That's qpprinting.com.
Jordan Tibbetts and Eli Hahn switch places. That's the change, a straight switch as Hahn moves in from second. He will pitch, and Jordan Tibbetts goes back to second base. So pitching change complete. 4-0 Waupaca, 2 across here in the 8th inning. Nobody out. And the catcher is Braden Ryan batting. And a strike tossed in by Hahn. That one turned on and foul by Ryan. But lots of work to do in the 8th and probably even into the 9th inning for these Redhawks here tonight. Offensively, defensively here too. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Need to keep, if you're Wisconsin Rapids, need to keep Waupaca at 4. 4 is going to be hard enough. Swing and miss, and Ryan goes down swinging. So Hahn comes in, strikes out the first batter he sees. That's encouraging. Left fielder Tyler Dayton
1, Tyler Dayton.
Dayton, big swing and a miss. Fouled off in the box. No balls, 2 strikes now to the left fielder, Dayton. This one lifted. Left field and coming on and not able to make the catch. Racing in was Searing, but not able to race in there fast enough. And Dayton aboard with a base hit. Staying on second is Campbell. So that brings up the cheese batter, Jordan Cook. Twice today, the Redhawks have had Cook on 2 strikes. But Cook has been unwilling to give us half-price cheese curds. Dirty dog. Look out. Hahn's going to brush him back. Now the throw is fired down. Campbell down to third on the wild pitch. Over to second goes Dayton. But as I was saying, Cook not playing nice. Not able to give us half-price deep fried cheese curds. Olivia's already had hers, though. Still has hers as I look over there. Full price, Olivia probably paid. Well, maybe not, though. Olivia, she's kind of a star around here. Maybe they were just complimentary. No, she says. Okay. Well, uphill battle for Hahn now to strike out Cook. 2 balls, no strikes. That one fouled right near the Waupaca dugout, off the screen. Jordan, no batting gloves. 1 for 3 today. Base hit back in the second inning. 2 ground outs. Besides that, there's a swing and a miss, and now we're in action. 2 strikes on Cook. Redhawks going home with a win today. Still in question, but a win for everybody would be half-price cheese curds. 2-2 from Hahn. Here it is. Fouled it. Hey, we got to get a chant going. Half-price curds. Half-price curds. You got to, the fans got to put a little fright into Jordan Cook, I think, right? Get him off his game. Get him to swing and miss at something. 2-2. Grounder. That is not a strikeout, Jordan. Over to Tibbetts. And over to first in time to Boudreaux, but that is good enough to score the run. That's Kenny Campbell coming in. It will be an RBI for Cook anyway, and it's 5-0 Waupaca.
Second baseman, number 6,
over to third goes Dayton. Inning still alive, and Brady Johnson steps in. Johnson happy to see a new pitcher. He had struck out twice to Jordan Tibbetts. Happy to see somebody other than number 7 up there. Hahn, curveball. Yeah, nice one. Buckled the knees on the curveball of Brady Johnson. Fouls it back. 2 strikes now on Johnson. No discounted concession items, though, for a strikeout. Rather, for Wisconsin Rapids, just get back in the dugout and work on a plan to score 5 runs. The 0-2. Curveball, got him. Froze him there, and Johnson has now struck out 3 times today, twice looking. And the inning is done, but Waupaca scores 3. They come through in the 8th, and they lead it 5-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy, here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, 8th inning. If you remember my speech to you back in the 7th, I said that might have been Wisconsin Rapids' best chance for a run. Now they're going to need 5, but batted 2-3-4 back in the 7th inning. Now 5, 6, 7 coming up here in the 8th. Weiland, Hahn, and Tibbetts all due up. Rapids needs base runners, needs runs, but needs base runners first. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And then, again, there's likely one right around the corner. And the good news is you don't have to live in Wausau. Matter of fact, better you don't. Mutualofwausau.com. Right, sometimes you want to put a little space between you and your agent. That way they're not coming over for dinner or looking you up on a Saturday in your garage looking for a beer or something. But just be a good agent for you. Here's a rip. Base hit from Weiland to start off the 8th inning. The leadoff base hit for Weiland in the 4th. He was later left stranded. 9 left on for Wisconsin Rapids today. Rapids fans, you can probably hear them in the background asking for a rally. They're going to need one. Here's Eli Hahn. Kennedy hasn't been overpowering today, but he's been able to induce ground balls and fly balls. And when needed, he's stranded all 9. Nice breaking ball there for a strike. Ground out to end the 1st, ground out to end the 2nd, fly out to end the 3rd, ground out to end the 4th, fly out to end the 5th, fly out to end the 6th, then a ground out to end the 7th. It's been Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks today. And 2 of those inning enders have been putouts made by the pitcher, Adam Kennedy. Ball and 2 strikes now to Hahn. Hahn pokes it, right field. That's going to get down. No, it does. Ball was actually dropped. It's going to be an out anyway, and really nothing Nick Weiland could have done about that. A sliding grab attempted for Zach Schaefer. He wasn't able to get it, but it looked like he did, so Weiland headed back to first. Ball came out of the glove of Schaefer, and then Weiland had no chance, thrown out at second, so you get the 9-6 put out. Hahn takes his place at first, and Jordan Tibbetts to the dish. Tibbetts, high fly ball left field, playable. Under it is Dayton for the second out. Tyler Dayton brings it in, and there are 2 away. So there you go, leadoff base hit, and now runner on first with 2 outs. That has been the story for Wisconsin Rapids here tonight. First baseman Hunter Boudreau, 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to Adam Kennedy. So Kennedy has put out Boudreau all 3 at-bats. Hunter Boudreau wouldn't mind seeing a different pitcher on the mound. He's not going to get one, though. This one, he will roll over to Popham, and Popham flips over to Johnson at second, and after the Leadoff base hit. Pretty simple affair for Waupaca after that. The 6-4 put out. Another ground out induced by Adam Kennedy, and 8 full are behind us. We move to the 9th inning. Waupaca leads on the road 5-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Top of the 9th inning. 9-1-2 in the order for the Lakemen. Dawson Bohm, and then back to the top, Zach Schaefer and Adam Kennedy. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. We use that Culligan H2O at the company headquarters in Stevens Point. So again, we're just not talking heads over here. We are proud endorsers at the same time. And the Culligan water, I mean, it is good. I got it in my bottle here. I take my old bottles when I'm on the road, and we fill them up. Got the water cooler right inside the office. Made sure to fill this one full before I left. Got it halfway gone. Finished the other half on the way home. And Hahn will start his first full inning here in the 9th. Came on for Tibbetts in the 8th inning. The pink and purple sunset over the left field fence tonight. It's pretty cool. I think they call that a cotton candy sunset. Kind of makes some sense. Strike tossed in by Hahn, and the at-bat for Bohm is underway. Bohm, a strikeout victim back in the 7th inning, but again, that was to Jordan Tibbetts. One ball and 2 strikes now to Bohm. Bohm had a nice stretch back in the 7th to record the final out of the 7th inning over at first base. Ball and 2 strikes now to Bohm. And bounces in. Two balls and 2 strikes. He fouled off the foot of Bohm. He hops as likely that left big toe got hit by that hard baseball coming straight down. Two. Here it is from Hahn. Rolled over to Boudreau at first, and he'll get to the bag in time and retire Dawson Bohm for the first out here in the 9th inning. Zach Schaefer now.
Right fielder, number 10, Zach Schaefer.
Schaefer 0 for 2. Again, baseball stats are weird. 0 for 2 today. did reach base back in the 7th, added on an error. Fielder's choice in the 2nd, so 5th plate appearance, but he's 0 for 2. And knowing the Lakemen like I do, they are keeping individual and team stats over there on the iPad. They know that. They know all the stats over there. Home plate umpire Cole Walters. He'll go shag that foul ball. It's not the first time he's done that. So we give credit to Mr. Walters. Being part of the game back there. Calls the balls and strikes and pick up a loose ball every now and then when needed. Here's the 0-2 now to Schaefer. Swing and a miss. And Schaefer goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down. And the pitcher, Adam Kennedy.
The pitcher, number 23, Adam
Been a thorn in the side of these Redhawks batters all game long. Scored back in the 8th inning. Single, double, 2 for 4, and rolls this one over to Whipfley at short. Makes the throw across. Boudreau hangs onto it and keeps his tiptoe on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As the Lakemen go down, it is last call for the Redhawks. They need 5 in the bottom of the 9th. That and more coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
All right, bottom of the 9th inning. It is last call for Wisconsin Rapids. 9-1-2 in the order. Marco Simonson, Peyton Nelson, Jake Whipfley, and Rapids needs base runners. Got to turn the lineup over, and you've likely got to do it with the base runners. All right, I mean, Simonson's going to bat. He's the 9-hitter, so they're going to turn it over, but you're looking for everybody to get on. Need to get a few. If you can chase Kennedy off the mound, even better. But get a few base runners and then score some. Simonson today 0 for 3, all 3 groundouts. Kennedy misses off the plate. Next up, Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and call Next Step today. Chopper. Chance for Cook, long throw, and got him. Simonson on the 5-3. We'll turn it back to the top of the order. Center fielder Peyton Nelson. Shai Harn, the proprietor over there at Next Step. Great supporter of sports. See Next Step on some race cars, right? Some, I don't know what, they're not stock cars, right? Modified. I don't know all the names of all the racing circuits, but been a supporter here at Zaleski Sports for a long time. And if your family situation says you need prosthetic or orthotics, Next Step is your call. Talk to Shai over there at Next Step as Nelson goes down on the ground out, and the Redhawks down to their final out here on this Friday night. Jake Whipfley, the shortstop. Kennedy looking for a complete game shutout here with 2 outs in the 9th. Again, been a solid performance from Adam Kennedy. I said not overwhelming, and he hasn't needed to be. Redhawks have made contact, but they've made contact right at a blue shirt. And this one, Popham, deep in the hole, the throw, the bounce, and not able to bring it in over at first. Bohm not able to dig it out. It'll be an error on the shortstop, as Whipfley will head to second. It's a long, tough throw. Some other scorekeepers might give a hit, not me. Bounced it in.
The catcher, number 12, Caden
And
Sengbush.
Lakemen will have their own scoring, I'm sure. That's fine. Caden Sengbush now. Bottom line for Wisconsin Rapids, you get another batter up. Sengbush has made good contact today. A lot of work to do, though. Need a whole heaping full of base runners here with 9 outs for Wisconsin Rapids. This one, right side. Here's a chance for Bohm, and he makes the catch. Nice job there from Dawson Bohm in foul territory, brings it in, and that brings an end to our contest here tonight. Winners of this non-league matchup are the visiting Waupaca Lakemen as they take down the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Final score, Waupaca 5 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing. Have a great night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on the journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.